Soulful comfort foods, nostalgic recipes with a twist. Comfort food has a unique way of connecting us to our fondest memories and emotions. It's the warm hug we crave after a long day, the taste of home, and the dishes that transport us back to our grandmother's kitchen. While traditional comfort foods hold a special place in our hearts, there's also something exciting about giving these classics a modern twist. In this article, we'll explore soulful comfort foods, nostalgic recipes with a twist, where we'll delve into revamped versions of beloved comfort dishes that add a new layer of excitement to your culinary repertoire. 1. Mac and cheese with a gourmet spin. Classic mac and cheese, with its creamy goodness and cheesy allure, is a beloved comfort food staple. Elevate this dish by adding ingredients like truffle oil, lobster, or even bacon bits. The infusion of gourmet elements takes a familiar favorite to a whole new level of indulgence, providing a luxurious twist to this classic comfort. 2. Stuffed grilled cheese. Grilled cheese sandwiches invoke warm childhood memories, but they're not just for kids anymore. Experiment by stuffing them with unexpected ingredients like caramelized onions, avocado, or even thinly sliced apples. The juxtaposition of textures and flavors elevates this sandwich into a delightful, grown-up comfort treat. 3. Fusion meatloaf. Meatloaf is a classic comfort food that can be a canvas for creativity. Consider mixing in herbs, spices, and ingredients from different cuisines to create a fusion meatloaf that blends diverse flavors into a harmonious whole. Mexican-inspired meatloaf with chorizo and jalapenos or an Italian-inspired version with mozzarella and basil can add excitement to your dinner table. 4. Sweet potato fries with dipping delights. Swap out regular fries for sweet potato fries and pair them with unique dipping sauces. From chipotle aioli to cinnamon vanilla glaze, these flavor combinations take a simple side dish to new heights, balancing the sweet and savory in a mouth-watering manner. 5. Gourmet gravy for biscuits. Biscuits and gravy is a beloved breakfast staple. Elevate this dish by creating a gourmet gravy infused with ingredients like wild mushrooms, roasted garlic, or fresh herbs. Pour this decadent sauce over homemade biscuits, and you'll have a comforting breakfast fit for a king. Biscuits and gravy is a cherished breakfast classic that can be transformed into a gourmet delight with a few culinary twists. The key to this revamped dish lies in crafting a luxurious gravy that tantalizes the taste buds with a symphony of flavors. Start by preparing your homemade biscuits, ensuring they are light, fluffy, and perfectly baked. The secret to achieving biscuit perfection often involves a blend of butter, buttermilk, and the right technique, such as gently folding the dough to create those sought-after layers. Now, let's dive into the star of the show, the gourmet gravy. Instead of the traditional white gravy made with sausage drippings, take it up a notch. Begin by sautéing a medley of wild mushrooms, such as shiitake, oyster, and cremini, in a generous knob of butter until they release their earthy aroma and turn golden brown. Next, add roasted garlic to the mix. Roasting garlic cloves in the oven until they become soft and caramelized infuses the gravy with a sweet, mellow garlic flavor that perfectly complements the mushrooms. As your mushroom and roasted garlic combination simmers, sprinkle in a handful of fresh herbs like thyme, rosemary, and sage. These fragrant herbs infuse the gravy with a burst of savory goodness that pairs beautifully with the mushrooms and garlic. To create a velvety texture, add a touch of heavy cream or half and half, which will contribute richness and a slight creaminess to the gravy. Season with freshly ground black pepper and a pinch of sea salt to taste, and let it all meld together over low heat until the gravy thickens to your desired consistency. Once your biscuits are ready and your gourmet gravy is luxuriously thick and bursting with flavor, pour the gravy generously over the freshly split biscuits. The result is a breakfast dish that marries the comforting warmth of biscuits and gravy with the exquisite tastes of earthy mushrooms, roasted garlic, and aromatic herbs. It's a dish that not only satisfies your morning hunger but also transports your taste buds on a journey of culinary indulgence. In conclusion, reinventing biscuits and gravy into a gourmet masterpiece involves crafting a rich and savory gravy featuring wild mushrooms, roasted garlic, and a medley of fresh herbs. When paired with perfectly baked homemade biscuits, this dish offers a delightful fusion of flavors and textures that elevates a breakfast classic to a whole new level of culinary sophistication. 6. Upscale fried chicken. Fried chicken is an epitome of comfort food. Give it a touch of sophistication by marinating the chicken in buttermilk and adding herbs and spices to the breading mix. Finish it off with a drizzle of honey or a sprinkle of truffle salt to create a delightful fusion of flavors. Fried chicken is an iconic Southern comfort food that can be transformed into a gourmet culinary experience with a touch of creativity and attention to detail. Elevating this beloved classic involves taking traditional fried chicken and infusing it with a symphony of flavors, textures, and presentation that will leave your taste buds craving for more. Ingredients and marination *. The journey to upscale fried chicken begins with selecting high-quality chicken pieces. Opt for bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs, drumsticks, or breast cutlets for the juiciest and most flavorful results. To prepare the chicken for frying, create a buttermilk marinade. Buttermilk not only imparts a tangy flavor but also helps tenderize the meat. Add a blend of herbs and spices to the marinade, such as thyme, rosemary, paprika, cayenne pepper, and garlic powder. For a unique twist, consider infusing the buttermilk with grated lemon zest or hot sauce to add depth and brightness to the flavor profile. Allow the chicken to marinate in the buttermilk mixture for at least a few hours, or preferably overnight, to ensure maximum flavor absorption. Breading and frying *. To achieve a crispy and flavorful exterior, prepare a seasoned breading mixture. Combine flour, cornstarch, and a dash of baking powder for extra crispiness. To elevate the flavors, incorporate a mixture of finely ground nuts or seeds such as almonds, pecans, or sesame seeds, which will add a delightful crunch and nutty undertones. Dip each marinated chicken piece into the breading mixture, ensuring it's evenly coated. For an extra layer of crispiness and flavor, double dip the chicken by returning it to the buttermilk mixture and then back into the breading. When it's time to fry, use a high-quality cooking oil like peanut oil or canola oil and maintain a consistent frying temperature of around 350 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 to 190 degrees Celsius. Fry the chicken in batches to prevent overcrowding, ensuring that each piece cooks evenly and becomes golden brown and crispy. For a finishing touch of sophistication, consider drizzling a touch of truffle oil or honey over the fried chicken immediately after removing it from the hot oil. Presentation and accompaniments *. To serve upscale fried chicken, consider presenting it on a platter lined with fresh herbs, such as rosemary and thyme sprigs, and garnish with microgreens or edible flowers for an elegant touch. Pair the fried chicken with a variety of gourmet dipping sauces, such as a homemade honey mustard infused with whole-grain mustard seeds or a zesty aioli made with roasted garlic and lemon juice. These accompaniments add depth and complexity to the dish, inviting diners to explore a range of flavors with each bite. Transforming fried chicken into an upscale masterpiece involves a combination of high-quality ingredients, a thoughtful marination process, a unique breading mixture, precise frying techniques, and creative presentation. The result is a dish that retains the comforting essence of classic fried chicken while offering an elevated flavor profile and a touch of gourmet sophistication that will leave your guests craving for more. Conclusion. Nostalgic comfort foods hold a special place in our hearts, but there's no harm in adding a contemporary twist to these timeless classics. By experimenting with ingredients, techniques, and flavors, you can elevate your comfort food game to new heights. Whether it's a gourmet mac and cheese, a fusion meatloaf, or an upscale fried chicken, these revamped recipes will not only satisfy your cravings, but also introduce your taste buds to exciting new sensations. So, embrace the nostalgia, and let your culinary creativity take flight with these soulful comfort foods with a twist.